Welcome, Wanderer. My name is OrmrOlaf, and welcome back to Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. We're back to Ballad of a Gay Ghost 1.2.3.0. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Load up our day. We are on day 5. You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Oh, if I remember right, that was like the coding you get to like change it however you want, right? What's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and jump right into the news. Apollo Bank is getting attacked, and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any resources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. This thread is closed. Streaming Chan thread. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Oh, that's right. We had that girl totally like fall asleep on us and get wasted. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Wow, rude. Don't care, I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there, like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? You'd be surprised. Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True. Still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Oh, actually, I don't think we did. May the gods guide Say to safety. Oh, that's sweet. A White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. When I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for military service ID and just, wait the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they'd lose their patience and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. Been lucky to have never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Seems like, you know, they say never believe everything you see on the internet, but that seems like quite the intense encounter. Augmented Eye. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, can't relate. Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. Wow, was this game written this year or what? As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. Wow. Like the acid rain's that bad, that's insane. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. The Augmented Eye is being attacked. Augmented Eye staff. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Daily AE staff. Wait, limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual. Oh, yeah, what? So it should be like, shouldn't it be that anyway? Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Amen. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights' counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Hope Say is alright. Yeah, she could be involved in that. She was like picking up stuff, right? Yeah, she was like picking up something for a client or whatever. Your Mickey blog. Okay, none of that's new. Nano Camo. About. Nano Camo is a company founded in 2068 and pioneered their nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. Meant for military use, we bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Mascot. Hamilton is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukeban Games, Kieran51. Okay, that's, I think, the actual publisher of this game. Birthday. I do this backwards, so that's January 24th. BWH. BWH. Is that like... like height? I'm assuming in like centimeters? Weight in kilos and then bust size? B. What is B? Blood type. That wouldn't make sense with the 85. I don't know. Base width height? Like... Oh, is that the dimensions of my room? That might be the dimensions of my room. That would make more sense. Is this my birthday? I wonder if that's our birthday. Well, then I don't know why I'd be on the mascot page. I don't know. Whatever. Likes Musashi Battleship, Tacticool Fashion, and Peach Cake? I don't know if I've ever had Peach Cake. That sounds kind of good. Customize. Oh my god. That is expensive. Okay, so we've got... Yo! That's cool. Table. Okay, so that's the kotatsu. Oh, that's right. We talked about how the kotatsu is like separate and all. Yeah. Well, I don't want to deal with this just now. But let's go ahead and shop. We needed a fan. That was like the Joker or something. Joker Cyclone. Here we are. And we want beer on discount. Okay, yeah. I'm not too interested in anything else right now. Because I think that beer on discount can surely focus on work. Perfect. I think that beer on discount we can actually like use to like... Oh, nope. It's just sitting in the room. Okay. I mean, I guess she said she drinks that at home, but I thought that'd be for like the bar. All right, let's go to work. Saturday, December 17th. Evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I suppose, yeah, I forgot about that. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I got bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Jill isn't back yet? Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go get a chili dog. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Whoop. Oh, I have my wheel on. Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my... panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best night, day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Jan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A bottle of absinthe I had at home. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without the label, there's not that much value to it. Still a nice bottle of absinthe, though. I see. Are you gonna serve it today? It looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. I'll serve it only if customers ask for it. Okay. If you are at a very busy establishment that is not known for absinthe, and you ask for absinthe that's got like the dripper thing, like it's got like it's like a circle with like a little nozzle on it that like drips water into it. And let's say the bar only has one, and like you're that guy that's like interrupting middle of busy service to like make them break out this whole thing. Pro tip, it tastes the same as if the bartenders prepare it properly, assuming they prepare it properly. If they just add water and a sugar cube, it is just the same as if you have your cup and the spoon, the absinthe spoon with the sugar cube on top, and then the dripper and is dripping the water in, because by the time that thing is done dripping anyway, most people have lost patience. They've already opened up the floodgates. They've over diluted their absinthe. The sugar has either not dissolved properly because they didn't give it enough time, or it's like sitting in the bottom of the glass is all like crunchy. Just order absinthe prepared, which is just like a quarter of an ounce of simple syrup and like an ice cube or just a little bit of water in there. It tastes the same, if not better. Okay. Hypothetically speaking, of course. This sounds good. Thank you, boss. Want me to serve you a glass of it? I'll pass. Absinthe's not my kind of thing. Well then, I'll be in my office. Careful with that thing. Alright. Okay then. Alright, let's pick some jukebox music. Let's take that one out. I don't remember what these are. We're just gonna... Oh wait, what is that one? That was the one we had stuck in our head from Kiramiki, right? Digital drive. Dusk. Yeah, that's cool. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. It's time to serve drinks and change lives. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Jill here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. How? What? Who? Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's see. I'll have a green fairy. Green fairy? That's absinthe. You're a bartender, you should know that. Blue fairy. Sorry, the absinthe bottle distracted me. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. Blue fairy. That'll be 2 aldehyde. 1 flanergide. Optional carmetrine. Yeah, let's throw 1 in there. Aged and mixed. Make your teeth turn blue. Hope you brushed them. Sweet, girly, and soft. I mean, you think you'd want to brush your teeth after, right? I mean, before and after, if you're... whatever. Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. Wait, how? You can drink stuff? I have the same system Lilum do. Oh, there's probably like a whole like robo body under this. Can I ask you something? Miss? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met who didn't just go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure, not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, where I have a speech prepared for these situations. I need my other hand to do this. Speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. This is tiring. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. That's getting dry. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains and jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today, what with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, You're right.
It's gonna take more than cryptic but honest news to stop me.
You're awfully energetic, did you know that?
Sorry, does that bother you?
No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so, happy.
While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I could ever before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy?
I wonder.
Do you want to make me happy, Jill?
It depends on what it takes. Good answer.
Don't worry, just give me a beer.
Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. One beer to make Taylor happy. Do I have beer now? Duke Green Fairy. Oh man. B for beer as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Mix it. There you go.
Beer.
Here, a beer.
Yes, no matter what happens, the beer's always good.
It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads.
You were?
Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here.
I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she still remember everything? Like waking up someplace and so on?
I'm starting to taste my hand. That's a interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim.
One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, just wiring him to a body.
Oh. You think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar?
I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking.
Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time?
It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, it was almost literal. You know what the downside to this is? I can't get drunk.
You want to call that a downside?
If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is a part of the whole experience.
Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem.
Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies.
Wait, what? In their case, their brains... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I read that right.
Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even.
I figured it's probably just simulating drunkenness, yeah?
It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma.
Just, oh, Alma, where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff?
Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy.
Not when you put it that way.
Why, hello there, beautiful.
Whoa! Whoa!
flipping the hell out of my mic. Hold on, hold on.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay. I heard it clip less, but I don't trust the waveform.
You hurt my feelings with that, darling.
Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilla maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Hey, Alma, can I buy you a drink?
Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic. Have at least one face.
I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you?
I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that.
Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink, then.
Well, you have.
I'll have.
Whoop, wrong person.
I'll have a cobalt velvet.
And you, Taylor?
I'm fine, actually.
You're gonna have me drink alone?
I don't want to drink that much.
Okay, then. Let's make a cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. Cobalt velvet. 2 aldehyde. 3 Lenergides. 5 Pharmatrines. All on the rocks and mixed. My lips are dry. I don't remember this looking like that. I swear I've made this before. Your drink.
Hope you enjoy it.
You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year.
Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right?
Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right.
Really? One would think it's been longer.
Feels like it's been longer.
Shut up. You love me and you know it.
So, you just started coming here and that was it?
Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo?
Jillian.
Archimedes.
Dunno, adventuring or something.
Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I just feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though.
It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See you.
Bye.
Please come again.
That Taylor sure was nice.
A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. Here's a summary of it in this pamphlet.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one.
Hey, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious.
Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet.
So you're the eldest one?
No, I'm actually the middle kid.
You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A?
Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one. Then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo.
Never been alone, I'm guessing.
Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them.
You live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
Damn. I have a distinct feeling this voice is not the same one I was doing before, but oh well.
Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't even think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't even think... I don't know where all these evens are coming from. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice.
Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam.
Kiss cam?
I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam.
We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex.
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years.
I'm feeling tempted to ask, but... Want anything else?
What's that bottle?
Oh, some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable.
You know how to serve it?
I'd usually need some kind of spoon to perch a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. You want some absinthe then?
Sure, let's try it.
See, this is already what I talked about. You don't need this whole, like, fucking setup. It's just a sugar cube. Can be replaced with a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, a little bit of water, a little bit of dilution. It's fine. It's fine. Let's give Elma some absinthe. Go to the bottled drinks tab and drag it to the shake before mixing. Oh, I didn't know you could drag these over to the shaker. Should put these in here. I mean, you'd strain it out afterwards, so I guess... okay. I guess for the logic of the other drinks, you wouldn't add ice. Absinthe. Careful. Strong drink.
I'll tell you if it's strong. I'll tell you if it's strong or not. And indeed it is. Holy shit.
You okay?
I'll be fine. I've had worse in college.
What did you do in college, by the way?
Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher.
We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies, woman. Okay. Well, that's just not true.
I know. I'm a computer engineering dropout.
Dropout?
I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing.
I see.
Alright, now's my turn to ask questions.
About what?
What kind of family is your family?
Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom's a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. Spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful.
Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something?
Played the violin until I was around 16, I think.
What made you stop?
I don't know, I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. Yeah, one day you just don't practice for the last time.
What about cousins or the rest of your family?
I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot.
So your mom's French?
Yep.
Can you speak French?
Ooh, I sure don't. Mon anglais is ben d'anglais. Ben d'anglais. Yep, nope. That was a guess.
D'anglais? D'anglais?
Mon anglais is
plan. Mon English is plain.
Oh, wait, my English is plain English? My language is plain English? Just a guess. I have no clue. Again, I know mon is mine and est is is. I have no other clue. Plain as a guess.
Mon English is plan on is plain d'angueux. Ooh. Oh, what does that mean?
Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, but it'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd.
You're kind of lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high.
But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly.
Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting?
I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist.
Ugh, M-word. Please don't ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. I mean, that's basically exactly what it is. Or someone who's a poser who wants to sound more important than they actually are.
See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman.
You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job.
Didn't you tell me once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way?
I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me, but at some point they started feeling kinda samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching that security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles, and it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that.
Ooh, I like this one. What's this one? Digital drive? Heck yeah. Huh, I didn't think about it that way.
It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Or no real-time frantic typing. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
Give me something non-alcoholic. I want to play it safe with the whole absinthe thing.
Something without alcohol. Simple enough. Type. Oh. Huh. Not a category. Okay. Carmos. No Carmos on this one. That one was 200. 70. 140. 170. Oop, what was that one? 150. 80. 150. Not that I'm trying to like take her money, but I want to buy all this stuff at the store. Oh no, wait. There it is. Okay. 1 Bronson, 3 powder deltas, 3 flanners. Blended. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Icy classic sobering. Alright. There we go. Bleed Jane. Here. I hope you haven't spiced up this one. Alma, please.
Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right?
Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills.
Oh, I see.
Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills?
Nope.
You have no idea how much I hate you right now.
Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates.
Dunno. Oh, come on, she seems nice. Like, she's got a stable job, she's got a fun personality. There's no been, like, crazy red flags other than, like, the guys in and out of our apartment, but I get the feeling we're not into guys anyway, so I'm like, why do we care? Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken, having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. Oh, I didn't think about that. Pets being able to talk and being up cranky about, like, what you're watching or, like, moving furniture? Yeah, man, that'd be weird. The idea of moving in just gives me a headache.
You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know?
I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come?
Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first.
Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break.
Fine, let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in.
Sure, sure.
Sure, sure.
Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartending action.
Here we go.
It's now safe to keep playing. Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartending action.
Haha. There's no me on my screen, but I can see me on the recording screen. We're gonna circle me a little bit. Oh, okay, time for game.
Cold, 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 cold.
All right. Let's take this one out. Let's take this one out. Put those in. Every day is night. What the frick? Sure.
It sure is chilly out there.
It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Yo, okay, if you're working like a hot building, or you've got like a very like sweaty job in general, and you go and you stand outside when it's like winter, buddy, fantastic feeling. Billy Vine, yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that.
Really?
He could also just be very nice crackhead though.
I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually.
Really?
It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason.
Can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place?
Bad investment in debts. Bank evicted him from his house.
Sorry if I'm taking breaks in the middle of dialogue here. I'm like trying to attempt to drink tea.
Oh.
Also, the tea's like lukewarm. No, it is. It was boiling when I sat down.
It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him.
Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh ho, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it just be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much? Ugh. Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Something sweet and alcohol-free. Sugar Rush? Sunshine Cloud? Sweet Girly Happy? Oh, crap. I forgot it doesn't... Okay, hold on. Sugar Rush. Early as it gets. The one that they changed. Okay. That one has alcohol. That one has alcohol. That one has alcohol. Okay, so is it just the top two? Optional. Optional. Oh, wait. Was Blue Fairy third? Okay, it is third. Okay, top three. She seems like she wants a... maybe a Sugar Rush. Dude, 2 aldehydes, 1 powder delta. No, you're getting a big one. That's a lame drink. 2 powder deltas. There we go. Big Sugar Rush for you. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Tell me. Mostly about your, luckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really, a full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Would they say database or probably database? Alright. First I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I have to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First I secure things from my side. I've definitely put her way more southern than she was the first time she showed up. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What happens next? What happens next? I create a back door in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before.
Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security.
Dorothy's one of my favorite characters.
Oh. Sorry, I got carried away.
No shit, what happened?
Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kinda like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilum are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here.
Your ride?
Yup, my brother-in-law came to look for me.
Is it alright to ask that from him?
It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, do you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care.
Street seems noisy. Oh, client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Ooh, boy. This is gonna require a big sip.
Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical.
Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then?
17.
Excuse me?
I said 17. 7 plus 10.
What does that mean?
What does it mean to you?
Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right?
Only if you want it to be.
17. What does that mean?
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Can I serve that? Is that a thing I can serve? It's probably some frickin' math on the drinks. Would be 2. Like a double that ends up being 17 probably. So 2, 4, 6, 10. 3, 4, 6, 10. 6, 7. That'd be 14. 4, 5, 6, 7. 10. 4, 5. 10. 9. 18. No, 10. 4. 10. 25, that doesn't work. Wait, no, that is not remotely correct. That'd be 20. 8, 8, 4, 12. 12. That's almost right. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, nope. 6, 7, nope. 6, 12. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 10. 5, 6, 7, 10, 16, 17, 18. 5, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. 7, 10. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not gonna be 17. There's like something that was like 16, wasn't there? And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6, 12. I mean, a gut punch with extra Karmatrine. 3, 6, 9, 10. 2, 6, 9, nope. 4, 5, 6. 12. 12 plus Karmatrine. That was a crevice spike, I think. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Blended. Unless it's something like here. Or it would be funny for him, but I'm gonna say this one. Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls, the golden hall full of never-ending banquets and lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist, bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. Memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed, or something. Take us over a pride? You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist, bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? Oh, please do enlighten me. The atomic number of chlorine. Hey. No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know? The group where halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Prime numbers. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's act. Okay. He wants a plum floating in a... Oh, bitch. A fedora. Oh, that's right, we just... Plum fume. I hate that. That sounds awful. Here. Ah, you didn't. Wait, he did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? That felt like a self-insert. I can punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Habanera, then, instead of habanera? Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. See lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then... Things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even them, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you, as an added bonus. Yeah. Guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have I can do this. I'll have Zankoto on hand, just in case. Metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Huh. Say, Jill, 4. Things better by tomorrow. What? What mistake? The 17? God. Piece of shit. Valhalla, cyberpunk bartender action. Let's go ahead and save. I wonder if I don't get my typical... Oh, wow, jump straight to day 6 then. Now safe to keep playing. Valhalla, cyberpunk bartending action. Okay, I'm gonna call this here just because that said this was a new day. So, when we pick up, we'll be back into the next day. You watch, reprotect. That's not ominous. Ooh, boy. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you are too. Hopefully you don't mind that my voices are inconsistent at best. But I'm trying to keep everyone distinct a little bit. But, yeah. More of this very soon. And if you find yourself lost in my neck of the woods again, be happy to have you back sometime. And in case, you know, you wanna leave a little comment, a little like, a little subscribe, perhaps. I'd be more than happy to see those stats happen. You know, I'm passionate about doing this, and I hope it's coming through. Like, I'm not going to claim I'm any good at this, but I hope you guys are having fun. So, whatever the case may be, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.